Ah, well, try to find somewhere to sit that thing. Country, ain't nothing to it, man. Getting loaded. Just came to just show a little bit about how you can have a step dick and you might not per se have the money, or you might not want to deliquify, if that's a word, your bank account or extend your credit until you done made some money. You like, man, I got a step dick. I don't have ramps. How can I make money? Man, don't be buddying me. What's up, baby? How you doing? I mean, how should I have? What's up? Ain't nothing to it, DeAndre. Good to see y'all. I'm put up a little short about the definition, the difference between on site and ready to be loaded too. I'm put that little short up in a second. Cause a lot of folks say they ready, but they don't be ready. They just be on site. Uh, but yeah, the video, quick one. Hey Denisha, what's up, baby? How you doing? Love you. Um, about being able to do this type of stuff without ramps. Um, this is a prime example of not using your ramps, but still being able to load equipment. And the operative thing about this load is it leaves one dealer or one rental yard and goes to another dealer or another rental yard, or it has a place that has its own dock and another place that has its own dock, and that should be inside of the line of questioning that you use with the broker when procuring the load. I know this broker, I know this shipper, I know this load. I really didn't have to ask, but I did anyway. I was like, is it going to another United Rental? They were like, yeah, United Rental to United Rental. So in the drought, we're gonna take this thing up there about 420 miles for even $1,600 and try and bounce back. Cause y'all know, I just came back outside because shit kind of hectic out here. I gotta make some changes, make some stuff happen, and dig from like some crazy shit been going on. And we'll have a chance to probably talk about that crazy shit one day, but not right now. The focus is what the future holds for Noble Enterprise, myself, and my family. And get what the future holds: a JLG Ultra Boom 1200 SJP. That's what the future holds. I ain't got my ass on what nobody else got going on. And the complaints, the motherfucking excuses, the reason why it ain't working. Bitch, I'm out here. Bitch, I'm out here. And that's the business on it. Let me get up. See if he can see where he going. Make sure he's straight. I'm gonna let y'all watch it get rolled. You have to be like this sometimes. You have to say shit to motivate yourself in the midst of what's going on. Cause it's terrible out here on the spot market, you guys. But get what? I've been moving well. Oh yeah, ain't it a blessing? And this is why we want your sliding axle on your 53-foot step, because doesn't it look better to have that tire and that axle right there instead of putting this 40,000-pound piece of equipment on the end of your trailer where there is no axle? I've seen that shit buckle a trailer before. Yes, sir, that little red wagon, baby. It don't matter what you ain't got, it about what you got. We're gonna worry about what the Lord have blessed you with, not what you ain't got. So until you get your money right to get your ramp, you do your thing. Do your thing, man. Don't let nobody tell you nothing different. You can't make no money with a step dick without no ramp. Get you one and get out here. Learn how to talk to these people. Indulge in you a few 1 hour consultations. $ JBUTLEI 357 on Cash App. And get what? You too might be pulling up on stuff that people say you can't get. A lot of folks don't know. It's a test that you got to even take to pick up from this shipper. We're gonna have a video about that one day. There's a test, and guess what? That's part of the shadow system. We're gonna get you to take that test. A little $12 investment on a bunch of loads that you can't get without taking this certain test. And it ain't the CDL test, it's United Rentals test. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. But what you got to have to take the test? MC number, DOT, insurance. You got to have all that good stuff. Look at that, boy. If it blow out now, woo, that's 40. And put that whole 40 on there, boy. That's 40 across the axle. Ooh, Wait. Left to the left. Oh shit! You you gonna swing it around and sit the basket up there? Uh, okay, okay. Well, you probably gonna spin right about now because you probably be a little too far forward. Yeah, yeah. And you are the captain of the ship. They will do anything you ask them to. They ain't got no problem. They get paid by the hour to fuck off on machines and play all day. You think these folks got a problem doing what you ask them to do? Because you got to ride with this. It got to be the way you want it to be. So it weighs 40K. The capacity on the back is 40K. We know the truck will be sharing some of the weight, so we're gonna put the boom up here on the step deck and put it on top of that and strap it down. Man, y'all, man, Sean, what's up, brother? Blessings to you too, man. Prayers for everybody that need them too. Cause everybody going through something. And if you out here running these trucks right now, you most definitely going through something. The theme for the month of December is fuck the dumb shit. That's the theme for December, y'all. I'm gonna start putting a theme on this shit. I got a theme for December. Fuck all the dumb shit. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense, and it don't matter about nothing else but the goal. We done fucked off long enough. And I know y'all be like, man, I know you don't be out there fucking off. You be getting it. Get what? I feel like I've been fucking off. So get what? I'm back out here. I'm going crazy. Sometimes you just gotta do shit for yourself sometimes, man. It ain't meant for everybody to go where you trying to go. And it is what it is because that might not be their destination. It might not be that they ain't good enough to go where you're going. That destination might not be for them. So for those that this shit ain't for you, we have holla at you. Get that thing settled up. Just some hard truths that got to be had, man. Some hard shit have to happen sometime. You gotta get your head in the game. Now if I sit there right there and let y'all get a good eye view of me securing this. That's a pretty good angle. Y'all can see that? Y'all like that? Y'all can work with that? Give me a one in the comment if that view of that machine and y'all picture pretty good. Y'all can see that on camera. It look pretty good. What the sound like? One in the comment sound good? All right. Huh? Oh, you have to go all the way around to make it go down? Oh, okay. Oh, do that then. However you gotta do it, man. That's a really big one. Shit, he got some special requirement for this. He said he gotta fold that up and do something else. Okay, fold it up then, boss. Oh, this one takes less space. That's nice. So that makes it shorter. Okay. Boy, they come up with something new every day. Since the last time I had one on here, they didn't fold it up. Evidently, he's an operator instead of just a person that moves these things. He operates. There's a difference. Driver and an operator, it's two different things. A lot of folks ain't no operator. A lot of folks just drive. Some folks call a steering wheel holder. This dude right here, operator. I ain't never seen one fold the arm back like that. That's fly shit. That's fly shit. And at 40K, we're gonna have Mr. T chain at the back to keep it from going forward. Two on each side, two binders on each side, 11,000 pound chain in the back. We're gonna have two 4,700 pound chains in the middle attachment point. and two 4,700-pound chain in the rear. And just for the sake of argument, I think I'm gonna use one of them 47,000-pound chains just strictly on the boom and trade that out for one more Mr. T. Cause I like the Mr. T chain. You can't never be too secure, so you want to get the Mr. T chain, which I like to call the Mr. T chain, but they some 11,000-pound rated chain, and they had. All right, can y'all hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Somebody called and interrupted that line. I appreciate y'all. Yes, sir. Now, I'm finna go on secure this, but I'm also take out through the securement of this once I get it done. But like I said, we're gonna go ahead and secure these items, get this done. It's up out of here. So you always want to secure your item where nothing that you're securing is gonna be damaged by your securement devices. So that's what we doing. We came to work. This is a little bit slower on my pace simply because I'm recording and doing this. Normally, I probably would be almost done by now. Just because I'm taking care to make sure y'all can see what's going on and that y'all can be a part of what's going on. Because I got love for y'all. Yes, sir. And I'm going to show y'all the methods that we use It's some heavy chains, people. When you moving stuff like this, if your chain ain't heavy, it's a problem. So we're not gonna complain about the heavy chain, but we will say the chain is heavy. Whew. And this also a part. This is also a part of the shadowing system. When you come out, depending on what stage you're at and what we're doing that week, you get to come out with me and go on a job, or or we work on your particular area that you may need help in the yard where it's safe. So you can try all your different maneuvers you ever thought about doing on about 5 acres of land when you come out to see me. And we can learn this, but I'm gonna go over what I'm doing right now when I get finished, because it's about 400 and I think about 420, 430 miles. And it's pretty early in the morning. And the way I feel about stuff, I feel like this can be done in a day, and there is absolutely no reason that anytime after tomorrow at 8 o'clock in the morning, this should be on my truck. Notice I didn't say it's got to be done today. I said it can be done today. In the essence of time, you never know what's going to happen. So I definitely didn't promise them it's going to be there today. I told them it would be there tomorrow to give myself a buffer. But believe me, I'm going to be sitting in the town today. Whether it's before they're closed or not, that's not to be even thought about. I'm gonna get to the town before the day, and I will not be holding this any longer than in the morning, because I'm not gonna go to the town. I'm going to the location. Did anybody catch that? You're trying to get there ahead of time. You're trying to make time. You're trying to do a good job. Wouldn't it help that if you made all that driving happen and you got all the way to the town where the place is, instead of go to sleep and thinking that your day over, why not take a little time and plan for tomorrow? Why not take a little time and secure your money? Why not take time and be a little responsible and call the person that you're gonna drop off to in the morning and make sure the address right, make sure they're gonna be where they supposed to be, make sure you got the right idea what's going on. It's hard to find folk that do that. You gotta be one of them people. You got to. You don't have an option. Ain't no option. Ain't no option. You're gonna lose everything if you're not one of those type of people. This shit ain't gonna be for you now. I'm telling you, you gotta be responsible. This shit is for responsible people. Not only the fact that this will come off and kill everybody if it's not secured correctly, this will not come off this trailer until somebody unloads it. You gotta be there, and they gotta be there, and the location gotta be right. And man, it sounds elementary, but it's not. It ain't. It ain't. A lot of folks, it ain't. It really ain't. Because we've been used to everything working the way it should work. In life, we've been conditioned to, if we think something's supposed to go a certain way, it's really supposed to go that way. And if it doesn't go that way, it's a shock and a surprise. The way my mind works is whatever they told me was a lie, and it's not going to work that way. So I need to call and ensure to the best of my ability that it works that way. So if they tell me I got to have this at the other United Rental no later than in the morning, and I make it there this evening, before I get in and I see that I'm not gonna make it, let's just say they close at 4 and my GPS says I'm gonna get there at 6. Well, I'm not gonna make it. What I'm gonna do especially if it's not an address you can find on Google or they give you some coordinates or something like that. I'm going to first test out the contact number and make sure that's right. So before the day over with, if that contact number is not right, I can call the broker and get that in play instead of trying to deliver at 7 in the morning and realizing at 7 in the morning that the contact information is wrong and you can't get in touch with anybody. See, it got to be some kind of system in play. You can't get up every day and just live day for day and think shit just gonna work out and just be la 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 with this shit. They're for people that really work, man. They come to work. Working ain't just the physical act. Working is the preparation. Working is what go with it. And the work gonna tell on everybody. You ain't gotta say a word. You keep running your mouth and get what the word gonna do. Snitch on you. The work gonna snitch on you. Ain't nothing else gonna tell the truth harder than the work. The work is gonna snitch on you. Straight confidential informant. That work gonna snitch on you. There ain't no cap. Ain't no cap. That work gonna tell a story that your mouth can't even comprehend. And people that know me know in real life that this about as much talking as I do to people is on this channel. I don't be about no whole lot of talking and yapping and running my mouth every day about what I do. A lot of people, if they don't know me, they don't even know what I do. Get what I do? I let the work tell off on it. Indeed. Indeed. I let the work tell on me. All they know is that the hardest working son bitch they ever seen in their life. That's all they know. Oh, that boy work right there. He'll get down. And that boy hand certified on the piano and in real life. That boy gonna fan your ass down. About some slick shit you saying out your mouth. He gonna fan your ass down. He ain't gonna even do too much talking. Cause I know action do what word can't. They personify the intent. A lot of folks intend, act like they intend to be this, do this, and the other, and they working so hard at it. But actions quantify the intent. You can mean do a lot of shit. They say the road to hell is built on good intentions. You mean do a lot of shit. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. I mean, I would go to, I should, I finna to, I am, I want to, I don't know what. All that shit is good and fine. Till somebody tell you they're gonna put you out your house and you got to go. Shit sound good. All that shit sound good to somebody tell you got to get out this house that you've been paying on. That's why I encourage people and talk like this. Cause that's some people that's on this video know how real it is. They know that this shit right here will ruin your life if you let it. If you don't take this shit serious, this one investment you may never recover from making. While everybody talking about how much they make every week. Yeah, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna take time to look over all this. You know, y'all, we want to proofread your work. While we talking about work, go over your work. Make sure proofread that work, cause ain't none of it perfect. And we all make mistakes, so you gotta always check behind yourself. Even if it's something that you do every day, you get a route, you get a contract customer, you do the same load every day, you secure it the same way every day. Check it every day. You know your truck don't burn but a gallon of oil in 2 months. Still check it every day. You might got a leak you don't know about. It just happened yesterday. You just didn't know. It's the lack of the knowledge that gonna get you out here. The lack of the knowledge, the lack of understanding. A lot of people seem to understand. They don't understand, or they'll do better. You got cats out here that were making $1 million every 3 months by their own admission. And now they taking packages and putting it in their hot shot truck, riding around in a dually with 200-300 boxes a week, trying to drop them off at people's house and reach across fences and dodging dogs like a mailman for less than mailman pay. Could have went to school, just stopped at high school and been a mailman, had a 401k, a retirement, been in work 20 years, have a nice house, a family that love you, a wife that respect you and everything. If you just stop fucking around playing with yourself and be for real, if you know you ain't no real hustler, please don't start your own business. If you ain't no real hustler, you're gonna lose. If you ain't no real hustler, you're gonna go out of business. For real. This shit real. You gotta be a real hustler. And real hustle don't let that stand in the way. I have to say I'm at fault for that on a lot of levels. Real hustle don't let nothing get in the way of the goal. Real hustler got where they at from hustling hard, most time by themselves. But at the same time, that's not neither here nor there. If you ain't no real hustler in general, you're gonna lose. See, a whole lot of people that wasn't no hustler came out here in 2020, pandemic time. Some of them even came out here before that, but most of them came out here during pandemic time because they saw how much money everybody was making. Big shit stopping, big shit popping, little shit stopping type stuff going on. It was so much money, everybody make $10,000 a week. Fuel was cheap, $2, $3 a gallon. FMCSA said, man, you can run the whole load 10 hours. You ain't got to stop and go to sleep. You can stop when the load over with. You can run 17 hours you want to and give us our 10 when you get through. Cheat system down there. A whole lot of people came out here with aspiration that they didn't know nothing about trucking, which is cool, but they did not know nothing about trucking the normal way. Most of these people got coached by gurus and linked up with people to lease on to, and all these different deals by people y'all see on YouTube, y'all know and y'all trust. Y'all probably still trust they funk ass. Keep doing it. I've been telling you from the beginning, fraud ain't shit. The work gonna tell off on everybody. Fraud ain't shit to pull. What can you prove? I can prove motherfuckers ain't about what they talking about. That's what I can prove. And it ain't about nothing that come out my mouth. It's about what you see. All you gotta do is watch these people. The consistency level of what they talking about and what they really doing, it ain't the same. It ain't the same. So you really can't be mad when shit don't work out. You own the whole company. But if you got a link in the chain that weak, it's just like the load security. I secure stuff a certain way, which I'm gonna explain to you in a second. When we start looking at these chains, I secure stuff a certain way simply because I understand some stuff about links in the chain. And the fact that any link could be the weakest one, but when you're securing stuff that really needs to be secured, you want to use as least amount of links as possible, just in case one of the weak links is down the chain somewhere. It's not even a part of the factor that comes into play because it's not being used. You don't know what link is the weakest link, but the probability of it being the one that you use becomes less with the less amount of links you use. Some stuff seem like common sense, but that's why they made a low security handbook for stuff like that, because it really ain't. Really ain't. And as time goes on, you'll get more proficient, and it'll get to the point where, oh, still got a few of y'all in here. Appreciate y'all for hanging around this long. We're gonna go and get out of here in a second when I finish this last bungee. Put the last bungee on here. We're gonna give a walk around, little slight explanation. Then I'm gonna get on the highway, go and do these quick 400 some mile, and pull up on them how I pull up on them. And like I said, I know this place gonna be open. You can Google this place. It's on the map. Some places ain't on the map. Sometimes loads you get, they got obscure directions and stuff like that. That's something you figure out today. That ain't something you figure out tomorrow. You don't pull up and be surprised when ain't nothing in that spot on the street. Man, it's just a vacant building. Proper preparation prevent poor performance. Proper preparation prevent poor performance. And this come from somebody that didn't know. I read 3,000 plus load by myself. By myself. Bad shit that happened a lot of days, but bad shit didn't happen every day. If you out here and bad shit happens every single day, it's not them, it's you. You gotta figure out what the problem is. You gotta understand that this stuff is gonna kill your family relationship and your bank account if you don't figure out what the problem is. Now we don't understand that the problem might be you, but now we gotta get a little bit deeper and be self-aware and get some self-awareness about ourselves when we get out this truck and walk around and look at shit. Be slow getting your shit out. Don't want to do this. Don't want to just jump up there and get on the trailer cause of ocean regulation. But at the same time, every time you tell somebody anything, I drive a big truck. I own the company. But you ain't gonna jump up on the trailer. You're gonna walk all the way to the end of that trailer 18 times to secure that load just to get up on that trailer instead of getting your ass up on here and get some work done. Whole lot of shit stop folks from making money. And trust me, it ain't everybody else. We've been on here 32 minutes. And that's 32 minutes that you saw these folks load, me secure. I'm finna crank up the truck and air up the trailer. And get out of here. And I had to wait on them. I'm gonna put up a short video, a short of what it is to sit here and be ready. OTIJ, I know, cause you try and get some money, baby. Ain't number 34 to 36 inches on the step there. And if you got a low profile, it ain't number about probably 30 inches. To the point where if you can't do that, you might need to get a dry van anyway, because this up and down shit is real. And if you had a flatbed, you sure enough wouldn't make it. This stuff keep you in shape. All right, let's look at this load curve. All right, for the basket or the attachment, depending on what you want to call it, the basket, it requires at least a strap, one security device, just to secure the attachment and the boom. Okay, we use the chain. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, bro. God bless you and your family too, man. We out here trying to get it. I ain't even going home for Thanksgiving, man. I got to make up for some shit. So, man, anyway, what I was telling y'all about the chain situation. This is what I call two chains for one, or one chain for two, rather. You use one chain and you put the slack in the middle and you anchor it also on the other side, and that counts as two chains. A lot of people are like, no, that's one chain. But this part of the chain is loose. It doesn't count. We're only counting the anchoring points and the securement. But as you can see, we're only using the links from here to here. So We're only using about 1.5 feet of that chain on each side. This is a 20-foot chain. Can you imagine how many links we eliminated by only using 1.5 feet of chain on each side? All of these links are not at risk of being broken because they're not holding anything. You feel me? Everybody got that? So they one chain for two chains. So instead of pulling out 7 chains, I pull out 6 binders and 4 chains. So instead of pulling out 7 chains and having 19 feet of slack left over, you pull out 1, 2, 3 chains, and you have a little slack left over, but it's way less work, it's faster, and you can be ready by the time they pull up. Now this a little another securement method, a little bit unorthodox. To the chain spool, through the securement, underneath the steel frame, and out to the other side. Now, this is an example of using most of all the links. This is an 11,000 play. Boy, that boy, ooh, DD Cone. That boy saying the words of Jay-Z, time separates the platinum from the white gold, right from the dough. Lord have mercy. The real from the fake, the rock from the raw, the bossy from the runner, and the cats who ride dick. Lord have mercy. Jay-Z was cold, motherfucker. Now, this is an example of the 11,000-pound chain used like the 4,600-pound chain in the front. Only about maybe 2.5 feet of chain. And all of these links all the way across up until that point right there are not in use. They are not in jeopardy of breaking. The only part of the chain that's being used is from here to there, from here to there, from here to there. This chain, the links that are being used are from right here all the way up, over, under, up, over, and down all the way over there. So that's like 90% of the chain is in play. This is only approximately, I'd say, 30% of the chain being in play. So it's a lot less risk of having the weak link be one of those links. You feel me? And per FMCSA regulations, this only has to be secured with 50% of the rolling weight of the truck. I don't do that. This weighs 40,000 pounds, and each one of these binders is 9,200 pounds. They on 11,000-pound chain, so we can't count it as 11. We got to count it as 92. So 92, 92, that's 18.4. Now we only have one point of anchoring right here, so we only can count that 92. So we got to add 92 to the 18.4. So that's 27.6. And we got 4,700. 4,700. That's 94. So what that is? 35. And we got another 47,000 pound right here. That's about 39 and a little change. So we right at about 90%, maybe 100. And my math might be a little off, but I know we well above 50. 50 would be basically 4 chains and a strap across the boom, or a chain running through the front and a couple chains running on the back. I don't think so. I just feel like if this thing goes forward, I don't want it to come in the truck. I don't want it to move. So everything, check out what we're doing. If you look at this from the side, I'm trying to show y'all something that's gonna save your life. That is real. Look at the chains. That chain is pulling back. That's a Mr. T 11,000 pound chain. What's about my moderator? That chain is pulling back. Also a Mr. T chain. Those 2 chains are pulling forward to keep it from actually rolling off the back because of acceleration. And that chain on the boom is holding it down, but it's also pulling back. So what is the theme of most of these chains? What's up? What's up, Neil? The theme is keeping this machine from going in there. Well, Jonathan, it might not go in there if you put them all going to the back. No, 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 no. The odds of me taking off fast enough with this drag racer of a Peterbilt, fast enough to break those chains and send that thing back, are far less than the odds of me doing 70 miles an hour and hitting something and the momentum taking this boom lift forward. The odds of that happening are greater because I'm going forward at least 97% of the time in this truck. The only time you really back up is to park. So me letting it go backwards is not really a concern. It's more about this guy, shoo, right there in the cab. Now I'm finna get out of here. This 40 minutes. I've been here at least 10, 15 minutes longer. And I told y'all I got this on here locked down and loaded in 32 minutes while filming with y'all, explaining everything and all that. Y'all know this a 20-minute in and out, right? You know I'm supposed to be about 30, 40 miles on up that road, right? That will let y'all know I love y'all. I got love for y'all because I want to show you some stuff that might just save your life and might just put something in your heart and on your mind, let you know this shit ain't no game. This shit ain't for everybody. You got to make this stuff be what it gonna be. You can't sit around and make excuses about what's going on. You got to make shit happen. And I'm out of here now. I'm out of here. Y'all take it light, keep shine side up, degree side down, and y'all already know what I say about a hater and it mammy, because she ain't raised them right. Fuck a hater. You see it? No, we on the Friday. Inspiration to a whole lot of your favorite truckers. Talk about that. They popular. They love me though, cause they know I'm the truth. I'm what they say they is. I'm what they claim to be. I'm what they want to be. See, that's the problem. I don't want to be popular, but they want to be me. I see a lot of folks want to trade position with people. I want the popular. I want to be me, cause I know I'm a bad motherfucker. Peace out, y'all.